So yeah, I've got this question. I'm not sure it's quite right because it's asking two things in one. Are you studying for or have you completed an NPQ for headship? And then there's 4 possible answers, which don't really answer the question in a straightforward way.
Yeah, totally can see that. I mean, the first thing that bothers me about this is the none of the above. Like when you've got that, because that's not, are you studying for it? None of the above. So it's like, it's almost like which statement, like if you're going to have these kinds of radio buttons, I would almost have which of the following best describes your NPQH situation. And then you'd be like, I've completed it. That's fine. But I still think, I wonder if we can consider something even better than that.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned before the call about having a bunch of yes nos. What happens if you click on these 3 radio buttons, the 3 top ones? Does something different happen?
So essentially, all of these statements make you eligible for this thing that you're registering for. So all these 3 things take you to the same place. So I've completed NPQH. It asks you further questions, which if you say yes, you're told you're funded. So they all do the same thing. If you say none of the above, you're told you're not funded, basically.
Because I guess if we do a whole bunch of yes no questions, then it might raise questions. So say you had a question like, do you have a link to this? And I'll just
yeah, because I was like, we could split it into multiple questions, like, are you studying for an NPQ? Then they might be like, oh well, I'm not studying for one, but I have done one.
Okay, yeah. So you were saying like, have you completed? And then it'd be yes no.
Yeah, which is obviously much simpler. I guess there's then the question of, would someone be like, oh well, I haven't completed one, but I'm doing one? Would there be a kind of uncertainty?
Exactly. You almost like have more than one no. Like imagine you had a yes and then a no. No, but I'm taking one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like which best describes. So if I refresh the page, how about which best describes? And I'm going to need some serious Emma help. Describes your status regarding about NPQH.
Yeah.
Or something like NPQ status.
Yeah, maybe something like, what stage are you at with your headship NPQ? Like what stage?
I was thinking of saying like a sentence that's like, I'm not.
I don't intend to do it, or.
Yeah, I suppose none of the above is simpler actually. Get that. I think that's better.
Yeah.
And I think it's a much more honest question.
Yeah.
Like, what stage are you at? Like, yes, you might prefer. Like, I get the route of going down the yes no radios because they're like super simple, low cognition, all that. But here, I think you basically hit the nail on the head that if you were to have yes no radios, it raises the question of like, but hold on, that's not. I said no, but
yeah. Logical point of view, I think what we've got sort of makes the question easier to read and easier to answer.
Yeah. Cool. I like it.
Nice, thanks.
No worries.
We've solved it.